Alright, man, I got 2 double drops like I got some cans. I ain't fucking with your bitch, shorty. I'm the man. Gotta watch out for my niggas, he be in the sand. I ain't fucking with these niggas, I go Super Saiyan. God damn, I got vibes. Look. So this is a double upload, bro. A little specialty right now. We got another video. So my man Swiggity, shout out Swiggity, he wants me to react to this video. And shout out to him for the thumbnail. This is like, how do you look at it? Like a customized, I don't know, personal requested video. You know what I'm saying? So this is his thumbnail. This is his video request. We rocking it out with our cock. You know what I'm saying? So look, check it out. It's Fnaf, everything you need to know, Future and MatPat. Now, who is the YouTuber for today? Foot of a ferret. Foot of a ferret. Shout out to Foot of a ferret and MatPat. They about to be breaking this shit down. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be our little teachers, instructors for today. I don't know a lot about this shit. You know what I'm saying? I like Fnaf. I like the concept of it a little bit, but I don't know too much of it. I've played it on my stream a few times. I'm not going to promote it, but if you do want it, go to the link below. Let me chill on that. But what I am trying to say is that I want to know the lore. People have been telling me that, you know, you got motherfucking kids down in GTA, by the way, YouTube, in the game, all type of shit. I need to know what's going on. So we're going to get with this video. Sit back, relax, scratch your ass crack, and get some popcorn. Because, yeah, this about to be a good one. So other than that, let's get right into the video. And let me know how you fucking with the vibes. Like, comment, subscribe. If not as much love, you know the vibes. Come on.
Ryder, do you know why I called you here?
Oh, I'm going out to bed with this video. I
No,
can tell.
MatPat of the YouTube channels Game Theory,
Shit.
Film Theory, Food Theory, and GT Live. I do not know why you called me here.
Well,
I feel like
maybe
skipping
this
his first
will
part.
jog your memory.
Aw, look at this cute little plushie of a rusty
Freddy!
animatronic haunted by the soul of a child whose head was bitten by a robot in 1987. Happy birthday, Tommy. Nice.
Now what do you
The
have to say for
fuck?
yourself?
See, I know
Maybe
about
those are
kids.
Mr. of
God
the Ferret,
damn.
this is without a doubt one of the most shameful displays of Five Nights at Freddy's lore dumping I have ever seen. It's
Why is this
actually
making that
amazing
mean
how
ass
almost
face?
every
Like
single
I wanna
thing you
slap the
said
shit out
was
of him.
wrong. I thought we had taught you better back on the Theorist channels. You even worked on multiple FNAF videos during your time working with us. But
Damn,
clearly
gotta probably
you
check
were too
those
busy
out.
frolicking around making videos about Bubsy and King's Quest to pay any sort of attention.
Dude, I was just the history guy and the editor. I wasn't doing any of the lore research. Back then, you still
Man,
thought
get
Purple
on
Guy
with
was the
this
phone
fucking
guy.
video.
But
Y'all, I'm
whatever,
impatient, by
I
the way.
get it.
Don't mind
Can
me.
I go now?
No, not until you learn the proper FNAF lore, sir. Now, if you'll see here on this 92-slide PowerPoint presentation that I've made on exactly this subject, first off, this is not the bite of 87. Rather, the image you chose depicts the bite of 1983.
What
and the
the
child in question
fuck?
is actually the crying child, aka the younger brother of Michael Afton. Now, Michael Afton is very important.
Let's stay together, y'all.
Hello, Internet.
I'm trying to pay
Welcome
attention so I don't
to
miss shit.
My channel.
Man, what
Put
the
on fair,
fuck?
Where, yes, a few months back, I made a video about FNAF.
Man, let
I
that
got
nigga wrap
a
it up,
lot
yo.
of the lore wrong. And yeah, I knew it was all sorts of wrong. It was a quick throwaway gag, and I wasn't about to do hours and hours of research and
Bro,
fact-checking just to get to the punchline. No.
Yo, I'm sorry for laughing, but I don't know what is so, like, I don't know what's so funny about seeing that kid just crap. Like, that little, like, bro, this little nigga got his head stuck, bro. Like, what the fuck?
But even so, I want to make things up to any of the FNAF lore buffs whose heads may have exploded
God
at the amount of
forgive me,
inaccuracies
please.
I managed to squeeze
Yo,
into
I'm
15
sorry, yo.
seconds.
I had
so
a
I
fucked
decided
up
to
type of
call in some
humor.
help from the resident FNAF expert of the whole internet, MatPat from Game Theory.
Hello, Internet.
Yo, I just hate seeing that
Welcome to-
Xbox achievement.
I already
Xbox
did that
360
bit.
was a W,
Oh,
but
well,
Sony
anyway,
on top.
Five Nights at Freddy's is a long series spanning more games, books, and mysteries than you can
Nigga,
shake
they
a
got
stick
books?
at. So our goal is to present you guys
The
a complete
fuck?
recap of the entire
You know what?
core
What don't got
FNAF
books
storyline.
nowadays? Dead
Or
ass.
at least as much as we can without delving into too many unconfirmed theories or things
I'm
that
gonna
could
be paying
suddenly be
attention a
totally
lot,
rewritten
y'all.
by a
This
new
is a
book
very
or a new
educational
game
video.
or new movie or decorative birthday party napkin with hidden text that only appears after you wipe your mouth 5 times. And FNAF is infamously frustrating when it comes to deciphering its
fuck?
lore, but I think once you boil it all down, the story might not be as complicated as you think. It's weird, don't get me wrong, but we're not talking about Kingdom Hearts here.
But
Okay.
first, I gotta say, if you like this video and you want to see more, be sure to hit the big red subscribe button right below this video.
Shit, y'all heard him. Nigga, subscribe to me. I'm trolling. Go over there and subscribe to them. This is about to be a long, great banger. Come on now.
And ring the little gray bell next to it. That makes sure you get notified every time I upload in the future. It's a big help for my channel, and I'd really appreciate it. Also, there's plenty of really cool Foot of a Ferret merch for sale at the link in the description or in this.
I troll a lot. Let me stop.
Little banner right below this video.
I troll so
enough
fucking
of that.
much.
So get comfortable. We're gonna be here for a
some of
while.
y'all out there might be a little
This is everything you need to know about Five Nights at Freddy's.
So hey, it's the 70s. Ain't this just a time? Well, it certainly was for
70s.
these two guys named William Afton and Henry Emily.
Aight.
These guys are a couple of inventors specializing in building robots and animatronics.
Okay.
They're also family men. William has a wife, a daughter, and 2 sons, while Henry has a daughter named Charlotte. So we got 2 groovy 70s dudes building robots to support their families. But there's just one little snag. William Afton is a crazy person. I'm not really sure why,
Okay, I remember
but William Afton has this insatiable desire to, kill children, but I'm sure that won't be a problem anytime soon. So instead, let's focus on this new restaurant in town that just opened, Fredbear's Family Diner, a small, locally owned family restaurant that commissions William and Henry to create some fun Chuck E. Cheese style animatronic mascots to entertain the kids. There's a golden bear named Fredbear and a golden rabbit named Bonnie. Now, these are what are called spring-lock animatronics, meaning they operate using, well, spring-lock mechanisms, which are extremely dangerous. Boy, it sure is a good thing these are just robots and not mascot costumes or something. Hey, guess what? These are also mascot costumes meant to be worn by the employees of the restaurant. Yeah. Come work at Fredbear's Diner, sing songs, entertain families. Try not to breathe too much inside of the Springlock animatronic suits because even the slightest bit of moisture will cause the Springlock mechanisms to malfunction and clamp down on you, killing you outright. Cook pizza.
So despite this gigantic safety hazard, Fredbear's becomes a pretty popular spot for birthday parties, attracting some real good business. But things start going downhill real fast.
How fast?
One night, Fredbear's is hosting a birthday party, and one of the kids attending is Henry Emily's daughter, Charlotte. During the party, Charlotte accidentally gets locked outside in this dark alley behind the restaurant. Suddenly, a mysterious purple car drives up, and out steps William Afton, who kills Charlotte outside of Fredbear's Diner and gets away scot-free. William Afton, also known in the Fnaf series as the Purple Guy, has claimed his first victim. Henry Emily has lost his daughter, leading him to just kinda disappear for a while, and Fredbear's has its first of many deaths tied to its name. Besides being a horrible, sad, terrible tragedy, it's also a PR nightmare. And the owners of Fredbear's were just like,
fuck about no PR.
We're out, and they bailed. Took
Nigga,
the money and ran, sold off the Fredbear franchise to new owners who pulled the flip job of the century to create Fazbear Entertainment. Not only did they get Fredbear's back on its feet, but by 1983 they've turned the franchise into a bit of a multimedia empire with
I thought that was Winnie the Pooh.
Action figures, plushies, and most importantly of all, a new sister location, Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. This newly revamped Fazbear franchise introduced a slew of new characters to the lineup. The TV show was named Fredbear and Friends after all, so they added a chicken named Chica, a pirate fox named
my god, I have PTSD when I see that bitch name. Yes, bitch. I don't like Chica. I don't. Don't ask me why, but if you really want to know, all I gotta say is one word: T-Jock. Matter of fact, 2 words: T-Jock Reborn.
And a non-golden bunny and bear named Bonnie, and of course, Freddy Fazbear.
Freddy
you all know these guys, right? Remember back in 2014 when FNAF was just these guys? Feels like decades. But yeah, Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy become the faces of the new hit restaurant, Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. And things seem to be back on the up and up for Fazbear Entertainment, which of course means one thing.
They start getting a little racks.
While Freddy's is up and running, Fredbear's has gotten back to business as usual. Seems to be doing fine for itself since, you know, that one time a kid died. Enter William Afton's youngest son, the crying child.
Nigga like me would have had a customer slip on the floor due to some fucking mop spillage. Yeah, I would have got sued. Business would have closed down. Nigga, a kid.
Why is he crying? Well, it's implied that he has a pretty intense fear of the animatronics his dad makes. And his older brother, Michael Afton, really likes to torment the kid by dressing up as Foxy to jump scare him. The kid really just can't catch a break, man. He's
not a damn weird, bro.
But is basically forced to be around them. Which leads us to one fateful day in 1983 where the crying child is celebrating his birthday at Fredbear's Family Diner. He's not having a great time, and his older brother
Damn right,
decides
nigga.
to be a little cruel to the kid.
Nah,
He and
why
his
the
friends
fuck-
all crowd around crying
They like they finna beat his ass.
lift him up and bring him to the main stage where Fredbear's performing.
Oh,
the crying
shit.
child starts, well, crying and freaking out. The other kids then do what dumb kids do and take things way too far, putting the crying child inside Fredbear's mouth. Matt, I know you're the numbers guy, but I'll take this
shit.
one. Let's do the math here. One Springlock animatronic
So
suit
that's
with
how
a
his
very
ass
low
got in
tolerance
there?
for moisture,
Nah,
plus
that ain't
one
funny. See,
horrified
look.
child crying rivers of tears equals...
Was that the bite of 87?
No
Get the fuck
2015
off the
Markiplier, that was
W
what's
YouTube, by the
known
way.
as the bite of 83. William Afton's youngest son is munched by a Golden Freddy animatronic and dies.
You know, if I was the father, I would beat the living shit out of them little ass jits for doing that to my son.
Ooh, it's a birthday party.
Her ass really got. Nah,
I can't.
that's
Can I
tough.
say that? I don't know if I can say that.
See, I thought the
In
little
wake of
jit
this,
walked in that
Fazbear Entertainment
motherfucker.
decides the Springlock animatronic suits are just too dangerous to keep using. No, what gave you that idea? So our good friends Golden Freddy and Golden Bonnie are retired from Fredbear's Diner and sent off to the new restaurant Freddy Fazbear's Pizza to be stored in their safe room. And then in walks William Afton. Now, you'd think after William Afton lost one of his kids to an animatronic he created, he would take a step back,
Hell no,
reevaluate
he let it
himself and
kill
what he's
kids,
doing,
right?
and change his ways. But nah, if anything, the death of his own kid was a source of inspiration. So William goes to Freddy Fazbear's Pizza and is just like, hey guys, why don't we all just not go into the safe room? You know, the safe room housing the dangerous child-killing animatronics I made? Yeah, in fact, why don't we just
Somebody
forget
need to
the
shoot
safe
this
rooms even
nigga.
exist, you know? We
Ooh,
don't need
in
security
Grand Theft
cameras in
Auto.
there, no. In fact,
5 to be
I'm gonna
exact.
go ahead and reprogram all the animatronics to not even recognize the safe room at all. Nothing suspicious going on here. And everyone just goes along with it. I'm sure that won't lead to anything horrible.
So a few years later, around 1985, something horrible happens.
Like
5
what?
kids mysteriously go missing at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, and the animatronics start oozing and smelling real rank. Turns out William Afton's been lurking around the pizzeria, using the decommissioned Spring Bonnie suit to lure kids into the safe room, kill them, and then hide their bodies inside the animatronic suits.
So is the. Yo, nah, that gotta be some foul smell. Yo, what the fuck?
Okay. Why? Where's the logic here? I get that you're kind of messed up, Mr. Afton, but
Oh, I know it
are you
smells like
hoping to accomplish
shit.
by stuffing your victims into animatronics that are around dozens of people every single day?
Nah,
Naturally, this starts
yo.
an investigation that eventually leads to Freddy Fazbear's Pizza shutting down. So let's
Damn
take a break
right.
from the robot bunnies and talk about something that's a little less scary. Clowns. Yeah, really.
Shorty
See,
has
while
got a
William Afton
yacht.
was going around killing kids, he still found time to develop some animatronics here and there. And when he wasn't building terrifying robot animals, he was building terrifying robot people. All of them had this creepy circus theme, like this ballerina named Ballora, this
What the
balloon boy
fuck?
named Balloon Boy, and most importantly, this little girl named Circus Baby. Afton
Circus
also
Baby like a
redesigned some
fucking
of the old
weirdo.
Fazbear crew to fit the circus vibes as well. All that,
Look at
and he
this nigga
still finds
face.
time for his hobbies. How does he do it? These are the Funtime animatronics. Bright, shiny,
They look
happy,
like they'll
seem
whoop
harmless,
anybody's
right?
ass, bro.
Well,
I don't know
underneath the
why.
clown
Is that
makeup
just
were
me?
some interesting design
Like
choices.
they're just whooping-
See,
oh,
at this
nah,
point,
see, she
Afton
on
has
that
seen
weird
how
shit.
effective his animatronics can be when it comes to helping commit his crimes. So he designed the Funtime crew with some advanced features that, to be frank, pretty sus, as if they're specifically designed to lure and kill children. I wonder what will happen.
How
Now,
the
the
fuck was
details
they
get a
getting
little
away with
fuzzy
this
here,
shit?
especially in terms of the timeline, but from what I can tell, the plan was to have these animatronics available to rent out for birthday parties and events, housing them in this crazy underground storage facility. In addition, some of these animatronics were set to become the face of yet another Fazbear sister location, Circus Baby's Pizza World, set to swoop
shit.
in and fill the hole
This
in the
ain't
market
good,
left
y'all.
when Freddy Fazbear's Pizza shut down. But that plan kind of fell through due to an accident involving William Afton's daughter. Because, surprise, when you make animatronics specifically designed to lure and kill kids while also having multiple kids of your own, those two things might just happen to overlap once. Or
So he
twice.
fucking killed his
right as
kids?
Circus Baby's Pizza World is set to open, Afton's daughter gets just a little too close to Circus Baby and is attacked by a claw that was programmed to shoot out from her torso. This kills Afton's daughter and leads to Circus Baby's Pizza World closing for good on its
Why are they
opening
letting
day.
these niggas
The
reopen
Funtime
up, though?
animatronics are then packed up and sent back into storage, but they still move forward with the whole rental service thing, creating Circus Baby's Entertainment and Rental, meaning these guys are still ready and been waiting to be rented out for your next birthday party.
But hey,
Yo,
guess what? It's
fuck?
1987 now. That's a great year. I'm sure nothing could
Get your
possibly go
sharp
wrong
chin
in
ass on. That's not a
1987.
year for these. No,
Damn it. Yeah,
tight
even
right
with
now,
a
ain't gonna
handful
lie.
of child murders under their belt, Fazbear Entertainment decided it was time to reboot their franchise after only 4 years, opening the new...
Who the fuck is... Yo, nah, deadass. Who's allowing these niggas to reopen, bro? Nah, this is dumb.
New and improved Freddy Fazbear's Pizza that we see in Fnaf 2. The restaurant is bigger, there's new animatronics, and there are all sorts of extra security measures put in place after what happened at the last place. For instance, there's the new toy animatronics all based on a series of Fazbear action figures. Yes, they're shiny, yes, they're somehow cuter and creepier at the same time, but most importantly, the toy animatronics are packing some super advanced for the 80s facial recognition.
Oh, hell no, these niggas created Face ID.
Predators. However, that doesn't stop William Afton from going for round 2, using the same exact spring Bonnie suit to lure and kill kids at the pizzeria. But this time, things are a little different. Afton commits his second series of murders, sparking yet another investigation of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, so the restaurant is just about to close down, but first, they got one last birthday party to host, which is a little worrying because the animatronics are going a bit funky.
Now, there's one pretty big detail about the FNAF
Fuck y'all
lore
looking at
we've
me?
not
Hold on,
mentioned
why they
yet,
looking at me
and it's
like
kind
that?
of the whole point of the story. There's a pretty hard and fast rule in the FNAF world. If you are a kid killed by William Afton or any of his creations, your soul will undoubtedly go on to possess one of the animatronics.
Wow.
See, it all started with Charlotte, Afton's first victim. When she
Yup.
was killed outside of Fredbear's family diner, her soul found a new home in the diner's security animatronic, this weird, creepy puppet. Or at least that's how it looks to be conveyed in the games. Like we've said, this series is kind of frustratingly vague when it comes to their lore, but that is what it looks like. And from that point on, the puppet was working behind the scenes, following William Afton around to pick up the pieces he left behind and do what they could to set things right. I'm about to sound a lot like Matt here. As we see in one of FNAF 2's Atari-style minigames, the puppet gives the souls of Afton's victims new life inside of the animatronic suits. So our buddies Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy, yeah, they're haunted. Way haunted.
Do they have their same memory? Do they have any memory, recollection, or recollection, or whatever the fucking word is? Do they have any memory, any trace of memory from who they were before all of this? Or no, they just haunted like you say?
But wait, that's only 4 animatronics. Didn't Purple Guy kill 5 kids during the missing children's incident? Well, this is where things get a little funky again, because now we're dealing with Golden Freddy's spirit. Or should I say, spirits. So remember the bite of 1983 where the crying child got chomped by the Golden Freddy animatronic? Well, his soul is now inside of Golden Freddy.
Okay,
which,
cool.
Yeah,
that's one.
Makes sense. But going back to that FNAF 2 minigame depicting the missing children's incident, in the very last split
Why the
second,
fuck would they
we
do
see
that?
a 5th kid followed by a Golden Freddy
Kinda
jump
scared the shit
scare.
out of me.
This is Cassidy, the 5th
fuck
victim
is
of the
that?
1985 missing children's incident and the 2nd spirit haunting Golden Freddy animatronic.
Who the
Now,
fuck
let me
is
tell ya,
Cassidy?
Cassidy is mad at William Afton. She is out for revenge. Keep a pin in this. It's important.
All this is to
I
say
like that, though.
FNAF 2 toy
Fuck that nigga
animatronics
William.
are now most
William
likely
K,
haunted by the
nigga.
souls of Afton's most recent victims. You can tell because these guys start acting way more aggressive and confrontational
fuck
towards
is
adults.
Cassidy, though?
They're
They
chill around
haven't
kids, but if
touched
you're a
base on that.
grown-up,
Where does she
they'll start
come
giving
from?
you the
What's her
death
lore?
glare. And they're not programmed to
Backstory.
do that. So I'ma say haunted. They're looking for revenge against William Afton. But on the day of that last birthday party, they get a tad overexcited and attack the daytime security guard, giving them a nice hard chomp on the noggin and removing their entire frontal lobe in what became infamously known as the bite of 87.
Happy birthday, Tommy. Needless to say, this gets
Who the
the new
fuck
and
was
improved
that?
Freddy Fazbear's Pizza closed for good. Alright, so let's tally things up. By
It's like they
1987,
4-time
Fazbear
closing down,
Entertainment
bitch.
has around a dozen dead
Give
kids
him the
to their
death
name.
shell.
That's
What
almost
the
one
fuck?
dead kid for every year they've existed. You really think by now they'd decide to call it a day. But nope. These guys decided to give it one more go in 1993. They went back to that first Freddy
Why are they saying they decided to give it a go? Like they run shit. Where the fuck was the police at in this? Where the fuck was the government at in this? Why didn't they just step in and say, you know what, bucko, you're going to jail. You're not killing no more kids. No, they should have said, fuck it. Go ahead, make us some more money. You see y'all? Third eye open. Now I'm trolling.
Fazbear's Pizza location, brought back the original crew, and relaunched the pizzeria feeling just so sure about it this time. But surprise, people kinda sorta associate the Fazbear name with dead kids now, so no one comes to this new restaurant, and it eventually shuts down.
One rainy night, a while after the restaurant closes down and falls into disrepair,
it took y'all 3 times to realize that
dismantling the animatronics one by one. Little does he know that those robots got ghosts in them. The souls of his victims are released, and they chase Afton down. They corner him in the back room of the pizzeria, and Afton starts to panic. But then, and I don't really know why he would do this, but he runs over to the Spring Bonnie animatronic suit, the suit he's committed all these murders in, and hops inside. Not sure what that's gonna do against ghosts, but he seems to think it's a smart move. That these old Springlock suits are super sensitive to moisture. That's what killed the crying child back in '83. And like I said, the pizzeria has been abandoned for a while now. It's pretty run down. And it's raining. So Afton piles into his murder suit, just kind of stands there for a few seconds, and chomp! Springlocks fail, and William Afton, stuck inside the Spring Bonnie suit, falls to the ground and dies.
Rip, bozo!
Fazbear Entertainment attempts to save face from the now baker's dozen of dead people attached to its name by completely walling off the back room, leaving Afton's body inside and just forgetting about it. We see all this go down during a minigame in Fnaf 3. Also in that game, if you get the good ending, you get to see the puppet bring cake to a table of children. 4 of them in Fnaf masks, and 1 of them crying. The puppet gives the kid cake, they stop crying, they put on a Golden Freddy mask, and then they all disappear, leaving the masks behind. The puppet has set the souls free.
Now, you might have noticed that all this stuff we're talking about has next to nothing to do with what you actually do in these games. Sure, you see some of this stuff play out in minigames, but those are side things that are often hidden. If you play these games casually, you may never see a good chunk of these plot-driven minigames.
You damn right.
How does a purple dude killing kids lead to you as the player spending 5 nights at various robot-infested buildings, checking cameras, and avoiding death by robot chicken? Well, that is where William's older son, Michael Afton, comes back into the picture. While all of that was going on, Michael, now an adult, takes it upon himself to try and make up for his dad's crimes. At first,
he's just like a fucktard. Look at this shitty, no-neck having ass nigga. No wonder he would do that. Your father is a murderer. You deserve to be
trying to find his sister, which is a little weird considering the whole, you know, being dead thing. But remember the FNAF rule. All kids killed by Afton or his robots go on to possess an animatronic. And the soul of Michael's sister is now living in the very same animatronic that killed her, Circus Baby. And it seems like William Afton knows this because one day, William, the messed up individual he is, went to his son and was like, "Oh, your sister. Yeah, she's over there. Go check it out." So Michael takes a job at Circus Baby's Entertainment and Rentals, as we see in the game's sister location. In between avoiding death by face-splitting animatronic, Michael discovers the whole "my dad killed a bunch of kids and their souls are trapped inside these animatronic suits" thing, and decides he has to do something about it.
Unfortunately, while working the night shift at the storage facility, Michael gets himself scooped, meaning the dude gets his insides ripped out of him by a machine meant to remove animatronic endoskeletons.
So he's still going
at this giant robot named Ennard, created by all the Funtime animatronics literally stitching parts of themselves together, jumps inside of Mike to use his body as a host. So Michael is now dead.
Oh my god, this fucking bozo.
He just kind of moves on with his life for a while. Robo bits jangling around inside his skin sack as his body slowly rots and turns purple. Oh, now he looks like dear old dad. Mike gets progressively worse until one day he turns just like, why is niggas not calling the police? Kinda sucks now. And ejects himself from Michael's body. And Michael is pretty okay with it, actually. Yeah, somehow he is still alive. Not much else to do, but, you know, keep doing what he was doing before, I guess.
Michael starts applying for gigs at all the various Fazbear locations that popped up over the years, with the goal of setting the souls inside the animatronics free. He lands nighttime security jobs at both the bigger 1987 pizzeria as well as the 1993 pizzeria, but is fired from both for tampering with the animatronics to, you know, save the souls of dead children, and for a general foul odor, because he is in fact a walking corpse. And all this comes to a head in FNAF 3 several years after the final closing of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. The whole Fazbear name is destroyed, no doubt. But over the years, it became some kind of urban legend. So some random company decides to capitalize on this, creating a haunted house-style horror attraction called Fazbear Frights. The place is all decked out in Freddy Fazbear memorabilia, spooky atmosphere, everything's pee-pee yellow. They went the whole 9 yards.
God damn, it smells like shit in that room.
A real Fazbear animatronic salvaged
Seen
from
the
the
stains on
walled-off
that
back
fucking
room
wall?
of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Yep, William Afton is back, baby! Undead, rotting, haunting his Spring Bonnie suit, and stalking around Fazbear Frights as the
That's his
monstrosity we all
suit.
know
No wonder.
as Springtrap. I guess living after death as a rotting purple corpse creature runs in the Afton family. But, only after a certain age.
I just want to
Sorry,
snap
kids.
his,
So
you
William
know.
Afton has been unleashed
You know,
back onto the world. This could be
I
very
would do that
bad.
to his
Luckily,
ass.
Fazbear Frights has a nighttime security guard. That's right, it's a family reunion. Father and son back together after all these
Hey,
years. Except now they're
two
both technically
dumb
dead
nuts.
and the son sets the dad on fire. Yeah! At the end of FNAF 3, Fazbear Frights burns down with Springtrap still inside, which has to have been Michael trying to finally finish off his dad. But unfortunately for Mike, William Afton
Always comes back.
he tried his best, but somehow,
Bro, get a good look at this
Springtrap
nigga,
is
y'all.
still out there.
But then,
I would not
totally
be
out of
scared of a
left field,
shitty,
Henry
smelling,
Emily
dead-ass
comes
nigga.
back with a plan. After doing
I might be wrong.
literally nothing this entire time, Henry jumps back into the fray by starting his own pizzeria with Michael working as an
Where the fuck have you been that you
employee. We see all this happen in Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria Simulator. But beyond all the arcade games and googly eyes, Henry's Pizzeria is actually just a front to gather up the last few haunted animatronics and set their souls to rest. And weirdly enough, the animatronics have changed over the years. Circus Baby was apparently kicked out of the Ennard crew, now taking the form of Circus Baby. What's left of Ennard has now taken the form of Molten Freddy. The puppet's still kicking around as this bear called Lefty. And of course, there's Springtrap. Not much different about it.
just chop his head off.
Once the gang's all together, they're all incinerated, including Michael, and we hear the voice of Henry saying his final goodbye to the lost souls, his daughter, and his old business partner. But hey, would you look at that? William Afton is still alive! How the heck does this dude keep cheating death?
Well, that's all thanks to Cassidy, the vengeful spirit haunting Golden Freddy alongside
Look at this
the
little
Flying
Chucky
Child.
looking
She's been out
ass
for revenge
nigga.
ever since the 1985
I just asked where Cassidy come from. Like, what is the backstory?
missing children's incident. And when I say revenge, I mean she wants to make him suffer. Just killing him off isn't enough. And at this point, William Afton should be dead several times over. Dude got impaled from all angles and
Dead ass.
twice.
Dead ass.
Physically, he's not really that much of a threat anymore, but Cassidy keeps him alive to torture him, forcing him to live through a never-ending barrage of animatronic horror in his mind as we see in FNAF Custom Night. But that's just half the story, because now there's two William Aftons.
Oh my god, okay. Follow me on this.
What in the multiverse is going on? Why the fuck is he too willing?
Franchise occur, Scott Cawthon, some random unnamed video game developer who is not Scott Cawthon, the real-world creator of Five Nights at Freddy's, started making a bunch of horror games based on the stories of the Fazbear tragedies. Yep, FNAF is officially going full meta on us now. Not Cawthon's games become really popular, and Fazbear Entertainment is getting pretty ticked at the bad name
we got
the games are
multiverse
giving
going
their
on.
company,
Telling y'all.
as if they weren't already giving themselves a bad name. So they decide to fight fire with fire, no pun intended, creating their own VR horror game as a way of poking fun at themselves, discrediting Not Cawthon, saving a bit of face, and cashing in on their own messed up past while they're at it. But as it turns out, while making the game, the dev team used a few pieces of code found on some old Fazbear Entertainment hard drives. And in that code, somehow, was a digital replication of William Afton's consciousness. Yeah, we're going there.
This code manifested itself in game as glitch.
You know how mad I am?
Bunny mascot with purple eyes.
The
Over
fuck?
the course of the game, brainwashed multiple beta testers to become little William Aftons in training. All right, this is getting a little far-fetched, right? But it doesn't stop there. In the FNAF VR DLC Curse of Dreadbear, we see this whole William AI Afton mind-melding thing really take shape with Vanny, a reluctant follower
Who
of
the
William
fuck is
Afton.
this furry?
Not
Oh,
so much Vanny
hell
yet, but we know
no.
that she's someone who's played
Oh,
VR,
fuck no.
is brainwashed by Afton, and is now working for him. Also, she wears a creepy bunny mascot costume just like Glitch Trap. And it's looking like Vanny is about to become a very important player in the FNAF story. Sometime in the near future, we're gonna be getting ourselves the newest FNAF game, Security Breach.
Oh,
it's
shit.
Bigger, it's badder, it's constantly getting delayed. It's Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. I actually think it looks really good. And if the trailers and teasers are anything to go by, which they should be, in this game you're being hunted down by a killer bunny mascot with a woman's voice. That's Vanny!
Yep.
And until we see what all Security Breach brings to the table, That is where the story of Five Nights at Freddy's leaves off. I
Damn.
know it kind of feels like we just took a hard left turn right before the end there. All this
Yeah,
talk
that
of
is
AI,
true.
brainwashing,
We
and
kind of didn't
VR
conclude
games
on them,
actually
really.
makes all the child murder and haunted animatronics actually look normal by comparison. But to me, this feels like we've reached the end of FNAF Season 1 and are entering FNAF Season 2.
At this point, FNAF is wrapping up the story we've all been decoding and piecing together since 2014, and using it as a springboard to set up all the new insane stories that we'll be trying to piece together until 2028. The main FNAF story, the story of the haunted pizzerias, missing kids, purple people in the Afton family, is largely over. A couple of pieces of it are wrapping up in the books at this point, but really, it's just done. This is officially the start of not even a new chapter, but a new saga of FNAF stories, which gotta say, super exciting, because like back in 2014, no one could have predicted that the creepy Chuck E. Cheese game would grow to become a massive multimedia franchise about a serial child murderer who can't die. So now that FNAF is settling in on a new path, oh man, it could go anywhere, which means that I can't go anywhere. I'm stuck in it. I am stuck in this franchise until the heat death of the universe. Wish me luck.
Well,
oh, now this nigga gonna become one of them fat ass.
So let me just say thank you very much for watching this incredibly long video about the Five Nights at Freddy's lore. Believe it or not, there are actually a ton more intricate details and mysteries that we couldn't even fit in this video. So if you want to go even deeper into the lore, definitely head over to Matt's channel and check out his amazing FNAF game theories. Or if you want to hear me talk more about FNAF without going into the lore, because oh my god, I got that for you too.
We're gonna leave it at that note. Shout out to this nigga Foot of a Fairy. Shout out to this YouTuber, bro. Again, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. You broke this video down for real. Now, we didn't really conclude on much, you feel me, given the fact that they pretty much stopped at a hard point. But this nigga William, like, what the fuck? Like, we better start power skilling this nigga? Why is he not dead yet? What the fuck is going on, bro? Oh, man. Then Henry coming in last minute just to save their souls when he could have been did this when the store reopened up about 3 fucking... Man, I got a lot of anger points. I got a lot of, old moments, and I still got a lot of questions. But y'all let me know what was probably the most confusing part about this video. If you stuck to the end. If you stuck to the end, you were a real one. But if you didn't fuck with the vibes and energy, and you stuck to the end, you let me know in the comment section below what I did wrong. Maybe I can reflect on it and be better. Who fucking knows? All I gotta say is, though, bro, this is a good video. Y'all make sure to go drop that boy a like, comment, subscribe as well on his video. Remember, this was his video. Shout out to Swiggity again as well for suggesting this. This is his thumbnail, too. And last but not least, bro, shout out to y'all, bro. If you want to leave me a like, comment, subscribe, you know the vibes. Other than that, man, I'm feeling like Batman. I mean, these motherfuckers looking at me like they can't even go Super Saiyan. That was kind of ass. So we're gonna act like I didn't just say that. We're just gonna end on that note. Y'all have an amazing one. I feel like Dooley Jake about to have a son. Whoa, I'm not gonna have a son. I just wanted to rhyme. Dooley J, I without a doubt, you know the vibes.